and you know, the main event, I think 12% of ticket sales were from Ireland. So yeah, it lived up to the hype. I mean, people have a lot of questions about Conor McGregor, and he looked damn good tonight. You know, and I know there's a lot of talk about the under promotion of Dennis Siver. You know, Dennis Siver is the number 10 ranked guy in the world. Dennis Siver, you know, felt very disrespected by a lot of things Conor said, and he came in here to win tonight, man. He's a tough, durable guy with a lot of finishes, and you know.
Let me get your take on Conor scaling the fence and the little altercation with Mr. Aldo.
Conor's what?
With him scaling the fence and getting in all those.
Yeah, you know, I was actually in the back, and I was watching. I was like, why are they not letting him see his family? I thought he was going to see his family, and then I realized he was going after Aldo. You know.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It is what it is. It happened. It's Conor. It's his personality. It's the way he is, and
obviously I know that.
As long as they don't touch each other.
Sure. I kind of know the answer, but I have to ask: do you have a timetable for those two fighting, and do you have a location?
We're looking at May in Vegas.
May in Vegas. So Croke Park didn't get done. Right.
There's a lot of obstacles for Croke Park. The time, you know, they have a curfew at night where you can't get permits to stay out that late and do an event there. You lose about 25 to 30% on pay-per-view, being in another country. The amount of money in production for Croke Park, the outside, I can guarantee you it's going to rain. I'm not a meteorologist, but I'll bet you it's going to rain. You know, I'm not saying we're never going to do it, but Vegas for this one.
And then let me get your thoughts real quick on the scoring of two fights. The Pendrick fight, which I think I heard you say on the broadcast you were surprised at, and obviously the co-main event between Cowboy and
I had them both the other way. I had them both the opposite of the scoring, what the judges scored it. But I always say, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. You want to win that fight, win the fight.
And then if I could go to Conor real quick, obviously, since he just walked in. Down here, buddy. That pretty much went the way you planned it, except for the round, like you said. So was there anything about the fight that was that you didn't expect?
No, I felt it went exactly as I said the 2 minute mark, but as it came closer I was thinking, I don't want to rush this. I want to get in and I want to feel this. This is a sold out, this is a record breaking gate here for the TD Garden in Boston on the weekend that the football is on, and we still sold that motherfucker out. So I wanted to get in there and I wanted to feel that. I wanted to find comfort in there and find calm. This is my third contest back to back from ACL surgery, so I felt in the Brandao fight I was a bit rushed. I felt in the Poirier fight I tried to force some exchanges. So this time I wanted to feel it, and although I felt the 2 minute mark, and that's what I truly felt in the lead up on the day and on the couple of days before, I was thinking, I'm not gonna rush this. I don't need to rush this. I don't hate any man here. We are all chasing the same dream. Whatever was said between me and Dennis, as far as I'm concerned, I spoke fact. He abused steroids and came into a contest against another man juiced up. So, and then he's talking about me speaking about and me being disrespectful. So whatever was said between myself and Dennis throughout the build-up was build-up. When we came face to face and it was time to fight, I put my hand out to touch the glove. I gave him that opportunity to just, this is it, let's fight. If you can bring it, let's bring it. I threw my glove out, he didn't respond, so I said, fuck it, you're the cheat. I'm the guy that's coming in here prepared and ready through my own body, you know what I mean? I never done something like that, you know what I mean? and then the Lamas video, that stupid video, I swear I can't even get over that video. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I looked down to the crowd, I seen 40 chins, and then I climbed up them 40 chins, and it was Ricardo Lamas. So I gave him the finger as well. So I seen him in the hotel with a big box of pizza. And I'm talking about 22-inch pizza, and on top of the 22-inch pizza was a big can of Pepsi or Coke. Who'll be signed by? Coke or Pepsi? If I'm not signed by nobody, cola, soda. You know what I'm saying? He's a big fat mess making stupid videos. Get in the gym and perform. perform impressive and climb up that ladder. You fought like a pussy when you fought Jose. So he's a pussy. And then I'm looking out into the crowd. And I seen Jose with my face on a Joker poster or something like that. I don't know what that was about. They all think it's fun and games. I'm not playing here. I'm not playing. The only thing that stopped me from smacking Jose and stiffening him up in the crowd was the money. Because I love the money.
What can you tell us about what he does well?
Nachdem du jetzt gegen Conor gekämpft hast, was kann er wirklich gut?
Das Beste, was er kann, ist reden. Das kann man ihm nicht nehmen. Aber er ist kein schlechter Kämpfer. Also ich muss jetzt zugeben, er war nicht schlecht heute Abend. Er war besser als ich. Was er gut macht, ist natürlich, er hat sehr gutes Auge. Er kontert sehr gut und hat lange Reichweite. Deswegen habe ich meine Probleme gehabt, ihn zu treffen.
The one thing Conor does really well is talk, but he also proved tonight that he can do more than talk, he can fight. He was actually better than me tonight. He was not just average, he was better than me. And one thing that is really good about his style is he has a very good eye for distances. He could judge a distance very well.
Dana, Jose told the media that he declined to come into the cage to do the post-fight face-off. Can you talk about that? Is that something that you feel is a missed opportunity for promotion? What does that mean that he declined?
No, I mean, he's superstitious. He says he doesn't like to step into the octagon unless he's fighting. So he's superstitious about it, and that's why we did it with Rogan stand-up. Apparently nobody told Rogan that, so it got a little awkward and weird there for a moment.
Superstitions and rituals. I need to wear my lucky jocks. I need these lucky pants or I can't fight. That's a ritual or a superstition, or I need certain things to happen for the contest to happen. But superstitions and rituals isn't, for me, and it always has been, it's another word for fear. So he should have came into the fucking octagon. I mean, what more does he want? Come in and say what he has to say. He keeps saying all these things, but face to face, he don't say nothing. That's all I know.
Question is when you meet a guy, like I said, the first time I ever met Conor, first time I ever heard of Conor was in Ireland. I was in Ireland at Trinity College getting an award from them, and everybody was talking about Conor McGregor. So I came home and I said, who the hell is Conor McGregor? I told the guys to sign him. We ended up signing the kid. He comes out to Las Vegas, the video everybody saw when we're driving down the strip in Vegas. But, I told Lorenzo, I said, I don't know if this kid can fight, man, but if he can even throw a punch, this kid's going to be huge. And the big question is, when you have a kid like this, the thing that was very impressive to me, Max Holloway is a guy who I have a lot of respect for as a fighter. And the way Conor fight him, and the way Conor beat him with a blown ACL, and then he comes in here 100% healthy, and look at the things he's able to do. Like I said earlier, Dennis Siver's a top 10 ranked guy who's finished a lot of people in the UFC. He's been in big fights. He's been in fights in his home country, and Conor looked amazing tonight. He is the real deal. You saw it. You know exactly what I'm saying. My phone was blowing up. With people saying, "Holy shit, this kid's the real deal."
Conor kept a significant distance between the two. How would you advise another fighter to sort of close that down? Because you looked like a couple times you tried to make a takedown, you just couldn't make it happen.
Eine Sache, die aufgefallen ist, dass Conor immer sehr weit von der weggestanden ist. Was würdest du einem anderen Kämpfer empfehlen, der gegen Conor antritt, um diese Distanz zuzumachen?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Wenn ich das genau wüsste, würde ich das jetzt im Kampf selber machen. Ja, da habe ich keine Antwort dafür. Da müssen die mal gucken, probieren und ja, hoffentlich klappt's.
It's a pretty good question, but if you had known the answer, you would have used it in the fight, so they're going to have to try for themselves.
And we don't determine who wins. These guys do. They determine who wins. At the end of the night, we just got a television deal in Germany. If Dennis won, Dennis would have won. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it.
Dana, were there any efforts to get this fight on German television after last week's news, or even maybe on the Bild newspaper website, which has been done in the past? And then also, if you can tell us anything about a possible German TV deal going forward?
You know what? Obviously, yes. We're very excited about that, and we're working on it. We've been working on Germany for a long time. But Gary Cook would know about that. I have no idea how far we are, or where we're at on it.